Hello everyone, my name is Yelsum and welcome back to Regrowth. Yeah, I realized last time that we're out, or not last time, in between episodes here that we are pretty much out of living rock, so we need to make that. Now, last time, as is par for the course, I don't entirely remember what we did. I do remember what I did in between though. I set up the little lava production system because this thing kept running out of lava, yeah. And I was using it to smelt up a whole ton of metal. You can see we've still got a little bit of gold here. I took the hoppers off this thing, so it's not going to auto feed anymore. But it's automatically smelting, and then through this wooden pipe, automatically ingot casting it, which is coming in here with this Mark IV chest, which then leads over to, I think there's a controller slave right there, I think. Down 2 blocks, I think, right there. You can see the line I ran of trim over. Kind of get that one going. The Mark IV chest kind of leads us up to the other things I did. Stuff. So, made a villager egg, a wolf egg, a pig egg, the void upgrade for the barrels, a storage upgrade for the barrels, and a compartment, which I've never found a use for. They seem kind of weird to me, so I've never really used them. So we're going to let that thing run. Also, let's pop over here. Made the lapis seeds, spider seeds. Grew some more cows. Basically trying to get a lot of the little piddly stuff done that, you know, once you've seen one egg, you've seen them all type thing. This is what I kind of was mainly working on. This took a few hours to get this much brick and this much spare because I started. I don't have the plan finished yet, which is, you would not believe, gnawing at me or how much it is gnawing at me. But I started on it, and the ladder's going to be gone eventually. And the brick right here is only to lay out where things are going to go. So you can kind of see the cauldrons here. The circle that'll go around the cauldron is going to be on top of where the bricks are now. They'll be replaced with something else, not sure what yet. Altar's going to go right there. And then the idea is that underneath this floor, as well as out here and maybe on top of the house, there's going to be greenery that should be within the radius of the altar to give it some altar power. So that should work pretty good for that. So this would be the cauldron circle stuff. Now I'm thinking either off in that direction or off in this direction is going to be like a dome that'll have the actual full summoning circle in it, like the actual ritual circle, just to have a place to put it, like I said, because then it's kind of contained in case fire can spread. Who knows? These things need to have their fume funnels put on them still. And then this thing's just extra. But the idea here is these things are kind of sitting on a shelf in a really, really big fireplace. Need to find some little nicky-nacky things and see if I can put them in there so they it looks less empty. Not really sure yet. Plus, this area is not lit up whatsoever right now. The original idea between having this space here was that possibly it would come up one more, and that if we needed pipes for extraction, they could be inside of this layer. So like you'd actually have what would look like another layer of brick right there, maybe with some stairs on top to give it a little bit of kind of extra dimension to it. But that would give us an extraction pipe to like maybe a chest off on the side or something. So like if we really needed to, we could put like a hopper on top of them, but I think that'd look kind of weird. I don't know. Think we're going to be producing enough with these, so maybe like we'd automate one off in the corner and the rest would just be kind of there in case we needed them. But let's see, we'd have to find some way to get water to this thing eventually, which might involve a pipe. We'll see. Pipe and maybe like a railcraft tank or whatever that thing's called on top of it. But let's pop over and take a look at some of the other stuff I want to get made here. Let's pick everything up. One of the hopper hawks down there, the range ends like right here. Like it gets this block, but not this block. So if anything falls in this area, it doesn't get picked up. Okay. This stuff. This is... where is it? Actually, we might as well turn all this junk in here real quick. So, wolf eggs, that'll give us another wolf. Piggy gives us another piggy. Villager, another villager. Just put those away in here real quick. Embraces. Okay, this is the storage barrel upgrade. I don't really need either of them. Let's just take the copper. And those are good. Alright. Wait, one unclaimed. What did I not? Oh, the compartment. Yeah, it's loud right now. Okay, so we did lapis and spider. The only reason I didn't do more is because they require more components that we have not made yet. And the creeper one, which I really wanted to do, requires a creeper heart, which do not have, and may end up having to make a mob spawner to get, and then maybe craft an Arthana to up the chance of actually getting it, because I'd really like to get one of those, but it's not happening. At least not yet. Where was it? It's not encoding. No. In case you haven't guessed, it's a lot later right now than it normally is, so I'm kind of tired. This is what we were going to do. So, okay, let's see if I can remember that. So it was like this, the fish, these, the whiff, and that. Okay, good. That gives us a little charmy thing. And let's put you away. This, if I remember right, would allow us to do it. Okay. So we can trade with the animals now. Like spiders would trade us for bits. This is mainly useful. I think you can use it to trade with demons and maybe some other things. Like in theory, if we had a skeleton not shooting at us, I think we could trade with it, which could be interesting. But it gives us the fume funnel thingy, which is kind of cool. Alright. Altar. This was the other thing. Click. Nope, not that one. This one. So, Breath of the Goddess and Exhale of the Horned Ones, some Rowan wood, Rowan, whatever the heck you call it. Stone bricks, nice and easy. Oh. All of a sudden my mind just went completely blank. Like, why did it not work? This thing, go away. The second time. Yeah. Oh, why would you do that? One more. And water. I knew I had 2 waters for a reason. Okay, so those get put away. So now we got our altar. We got a little fume filter. It gives us some stuff. Oh, wow. That's quite a few of them, actually. Mutanus Extreme. No, R. Oh, that's all that is? Wait. This doesn't say if it requires altar power or not, so we'd probably be best to actually check in the real book. But let's put these away. Put that away. Okay, let's go place the altar real quick, see if I can get through here without getting any items. Need to make a pen for the piggies too. Alright, so the idea would be that the altar would go over here. So, right here, and click. And really horrible, nothing around it, 160 power, does not recharge very fast. Still, but it's an altar. Not sure what the floor is going to be made of yet. I kept thinking wood, but fire. So, not sure how that's going to play out. It'd be nice if there was something else you could use to heat. No, do you have to... Oh, come on. I cannot for life remember how to use that thing. Which one? Which one? Oh, it's the fish. Shape the animals wearing... Simply right-click on any adult, non-aggressive mob. Okay, so apparently you can't trade with a skeleton. That's no fun. I can't remember, do you craft it? I thought you just clicked on it. Nope. Yeah. Ah. Much cooler. Look at that. That's neat. Okay. It's getting dark again. Now, let's see. What else was on the to-do list? Basically, I went down looking for things I wanted to get rid of and get out of the quest book. Ah, yes. This one's been staring at us for a while. Oh, yes, the other thing. The mana distributor. Nice and easy to make. This is what reminded me that I was missing Well, one of the things that reminded me that we're missing that. The idea with this thing is we would be able to put it like right here, and then have a mana pool there, and just shoot the beam directly into the thing, and it will split it between the pools. Because right now it's kind of haphazard as far as where the power is going. So like if we put it there and put another mana pool right here, and then shoot the beam from that thing into this, it would split it evenly between the two pools, which is kind of cool. So I want to have that there for later. Oh, sorry, tired. So fishing net, but you can't figure out where we're going with this. Was it like that? Yeah, it was. Which gives us that. We'll just toss those in there. Ta-da! Fishing net. And then we should be able to take, I think just plain old dirt will work. And I think you have to right click. I don't think you can drop it on it. Yeah. And we get bait, which we're not really fishing right now. So the bait itself doesn't do us much good, but at least we can get it now, which is kind of cool. So bait goes in there. Okay, got that one. That one. There we go. Okay, so that gets us this. Is that a fish trap, or is that the something else? Reed fishing line, or rod, so just some reed and some string. That should be easy enough, and I'm carrying crickets. 1, 2, 3. Some string. We do have the essence of spider now, so in theory I can just craft this stuff. But we'll use our part of our supply currently. And okay. Next. I've already caught a bunch of those. It's just not nice. Ant, bread, grasshopper, grasshopper. Okay, good. Let's get to daylight here. Now I don't remember, I think, unless they changed it, I thought you had to have the bait on the bar with the fishing line. So let's take a peek here. Let's see. Let's take a look here. Yeah. There we go. Closer, I guess. And fish. The heck? I'm in water. Why did it come out as raw? They're coming out as raw. What am I missing here? Let's see if that works. I might. I haven't been able to quite figure this out, even with the other times I've done fishing. As you'd think, maybe it's that the fish leaves the water. I don't know what the catch is with that, but you'd think it wouldn't matter that much. Let's claim those. Yeah, it's a fish feeder. Whoa. I'm not sure how I feel about that stuff. Well, I'm pretty sure how I feel about it. Yuck. I never had much luck at all with fish breeding. No? Nah. Fine. There, go in there. We'll keep you for now. It's just, maybe you'll die. Then we'll just have a normal fish that'll stack. Okay, so we're not going to worry about the fish breeder this time. I don't think we have the resources to do that one yet. Oh, there was something else. What was it? This isn't open yet. Mutantis and Extremis. Let's book rack, bookshelf. Brews. I think it's maybe Cauldron. Ritual Raised Land. That sounds kind of cool. You can tell I was looking through this thing. Cauldron Rituals is... I don't think it's brewing. No, it's definitely not brewing. Splash. Yes. Wrong book. Let's put you there. Let's try this one. Oh, come on. One of these brew webs. No, it was probably the other one then. Unless I've already flew. Yeah, these are definitely normal things. It's gotta be in this one. Crafting? Ritual circle. Used to imbued items. No. There we go. Mutandis extremis. Alright, use on plants to mutate them. Grass creates mycelium. Underwater dirt creates clay. There it is, right there. Altar power cost 1,800. Wow. Okay. Okay, so watermelons. It gave us 10, so we're gonna go with 10s. Well, let's just see what we can do with these. And we'll put the book away because it was just a... What was it? Okay, yeah, just straight Mutandis. Alright, so... Where did I put the Mutandis? Here. Let's just make a couple of them. Let's grab some Netherwort, which should be... No, here? Yeah. Okay. Gonna need some water. And I don't feel like waiting for a tank to fill up, so that's what this one's for. Now, what else do we need? We're going to need brains. Let's see. We will take a skeleton skull. What else was it? Yes, this is what I do. I look things up and I write them down. We do not have a wither skull, so we're going to use a skull. I don't think we have a candelabra or a pentacle. I don't think we can make either of those. What about a chalice? Plain old boring chalice. Of course, requires my tuned stone. Yep, not getting that. Oh, no. Arthana's range. Can we make an Arthana right now? Ooh, really expensive. I don't know. Let's see, we need a stick and emerald, which we now have a few of. Oh, lag. 1, 2, 1. It really does not like it when you click on things with a stick. It's been one of those things that seems to just cross the version lines. I remember that back when I first started playing, like early 0.7 something. There's the Arthana. So we'll need to make a couple more of these. But for now, we'll just go with what we've got. I think we can do a torch. Can't make the chalice. I'm guessing the pentacle is something similar. Oh, yeah, there's no way. Yeah, I mean, in theory, we might be able to get a cobalt, but I don't know how long it would take us to get a decent amount of cobaltite. Let's give ourselves something to stand on here. And here. Let's take our skull, shift click, the Arthana, shift click, and yeah, let's do a torch. Woo, 320, but we're up to 3 times recharge speed. So now, green junk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Okay, so we're at 352. Melon. Ooh, 8 power. Ooh, wait a minute. Yep, 360. So, how many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4. That was only 5 of them when it stopped giving. These are going to explode. So, let's see. Nope. If we do 5 pumpkins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Might be easier just to grow a tree here. Because there's no way we're going to get enough power this way. Alright. Put you there for the time being. And there, 3 buckets. Alright. I don't remember if... I don't think... Oh, wow. I don't think, like, actual grass matters. I think if we had, like, actual plant grass, then it would. Okay, let's jump through here. Grab one of those because it's going to bug me if it's empty. Put that away. You. Some of you. I don't know if those will count. These should. I don't remember what else counts for plants. It's it was really finicky last time I tried to set one of these up. Like, there's a limit to the amount of each type of thing you can have out before it doesn't count them anymore. Like, it only counts the ones you put out. It doesn't count the others, and I forgot that. We'll put that there. These are not going to stay here. But I forgot to bring the bone meal with me. And more dirt. Yeah, we'll get more words. We'll get more dirt and bone meal right now, and then grow those trees real quick. I did grow up a whole bunch of the witchery trees. I put a piece of dirt way up there so that all the pieces would fall right down into the catch basin down there that's already catching the pigmen. Worked pretty good. Those treants are rather persistent, and they take a long time to despawn. Alright, let's see if we can't get this. Hello, door. Yeah, something's going down. I suppose that's what it does. Click. Let's get these grown and see if this makes a difference. What are we sitting at right now? 416. Okay, I was going to say, it's a tree. Come on. Okay. 1,000. Okay, that's not bad. And then this is why I would normally put this stuff in the basement, because it takes up a lot of space. Whoa, hello, can. And that. It is kind of neat watching the little particle effects. Every now and then you can see a little green sparkly come in from some of the plants. There it goes. Really? That's all those were worth? Like nothing? Barely in at all. We still need like 700 and something. We don't. Can we make ritual chalk yet? Did it give us a quest to make chalk? I don't think it did. How can you make a? Okay, that's right. That's an attune. That's not a charge stone. That's why. Alright, well, I may have to fiddle with some more of that, because that's going to take a lot more messing around. I don't want to just flail a bunch of materials in there, otherwise I'm just going to leave them there. And it will not look the same, so we will finish that probably next time. But let's take a peek at some of the other witchery stuff, see if we can get something else to open up. So the pulpits. Alright, so we need 4 wool, some string. I think you get that from a bone, so let's see. Just grab a stack of this stuff. Uses. Alright, 3 of them make string. Nice and useful. So let's get ourselves some string. Wow, that was not what I meant to do at all. Alright, put you away. Alright, so string goes there. Let's just, oh wait, no, let's make some wool. Okay. And wool. Alright, now, bones. Bones. Now, was it bones and flint? There we go. So we crack the bones with flint to give us needles. Those go here. And then we need some of this. And there. 1 and 2. Okay, now we got those. Got our little pulpits. However you pronounce it. I prefer to pronounce it weird because it's a weird word. Okay, glass bottle and a bone needle. Nice and easy to make. Need to make some more glass. I've been using it all in the Tinker Smeltery, so splitting up like that's always weird. Put the needles away, I think. Yep. So let's do that. Oopsie. And there. Okay, and oh, you want 3. Suppose I should have actually read that. And 3. Open. Is that better? Alright, crafting task. Next. A water protection. Okay, so that is one of those. Okay, 2 water artichokes and 2 ink sacks. Do we have ink sacks? Do we? Oh. I was thinking about putting a hopper hawk out over there. Like, maybe one of our tunnels from this this mine shaft here goes out over to that area. Put like a little hopper hawk out there, so when the squid drop their ink sacs for part of their shedding, it drops on the ground and it gets sucked up, so we have more ink sacs. Because right now we do not have a way to get those easily. So let's see, it was these. That gives us a water protection, not bound. Okay, we can claim a fire protection. It didn't open anything up. That's no fun. I'm not sure what opens up the ritual part. Because it used to be, it was another section when I was, like the previous version, there was one here that had this type of stuff in it, and then there was another one that had the other components, like the circle magic, the summoning demons and summoning spirits and all that stuff. And I don't know if it's definitely not one, unless it's how the world recovers. That'd be kind of weird, because this I think is Thaumcraft. Oh well. What are you? Oh, Witch Hunter's killed. Yeah, we haven't even seen any of those guys yet. Oh man, I really want the 1800 power. Maybe if I grow another couple trees. Maybe like 2 birch trees. Maybe that'll kick it up enough. I mean, each oak tree gave it a decent amount, so maybe... I don't have many of those. I want normal trees. Maybe a jungle sapling, and yeah, we'll try that. Any dirt left? Hello. What? Oh, it's aluminum. I was like, what in the world is that little weird color thing? The nugget doesn't match the bar color. Ugh, I'm making all this stuff, and I'm just gonna rip it all down later. Oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll put you here, and we'll put you 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is good. Should still be well within range. But the Arthana's on it, so hopefully it'll have a little bit bigger pickup range. I don't remember if the Arthana was just... That was weird. The range at which something can draw from it, or the range at which it can pick up. Seriously? 2 trees only got me less than 100? How does that work? Unless those count as leaves and that one's way out of range. Okay. Jungle sapling. Grow. Yes? No? Seriously? It's got enough leaves on it. Ooh. Alright. This is going to be such a pain. I just want to create that one thing. Promise game, I'll make a better greenery thing later. How are you doing? Whoa, that's not spreading very well at all. Let's make some more of those. And by those I mean pasture seeds. I got the word. Grass. Let's make a bunch of it. And toss. There we go. Sun. Okay, not even noon yet. We're good. I seriously don't think this is going to work out. I used to have it all figured out, how many of each type of plant you could have, and what plants counted and what plants didn't, and stuff like that. Yeah, it's not the same anymore. At least it didn't seem to be when I looked last. Let's just convince this stuff to grow a little better so it doesn't look quite so dead. Come over here. How you doing? You growing? Ah, cool. Weeds. More weeds. 13. Well, I'll make you bigger. 1352. 1340. Alright. It's getting there. I really do think that one's too far away. But it shouldn't be. It's a 14 and a 16 block radius. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Should be well within the radius. Oh well. What you gonna do? I'm sure I'm forgetting something here. Yeah, let's grow that. And that. Come on. Go faster so I can do that. Oh. Lag. Huh? Nah, 14. Must have more trees. The biggest problem I had with Witchery, aside from it being a little difficult to get the proper amount of altar power, was that fires tended to light things on fire. So like you'd be like, oh, look how cool and green it is, and you come back later and it's on fire. Yeah, I don't remember if they added something later on that would allow you to heat the cauldron with something other than a flammable or highly contagious heat source. Okay, we need... Jungle sapling was okay. Let's just... Oh, we don't have enough of those. Wait, no, we can convert these. Oh, wow, we don't have that many of those. 8. We'll keep that many. Let's see what we can convert these into. No. There it is. Alright. Spruce. Say what now? Huh. Okay. Nah, move chest. Where did they go? It ate them. That complicates things. Oh well. Alright, let's grab another one. One of you. We just need a dark oak. That's all we need. Let's just try one. You evil little plants. You ate my saplings. Alright, there goes that plan. We'll have to do that later once those things are not in such a hungry mood. Let's do another jungle. Spruce. Acacia. Already got one of those. Let's do another one. Alright, so... Wait. Oh, man. I really need to restart the game. It's been running for probably 48 hours straight. It doesn't like that. The sun's going down. This is gonna work. I hope. I really want it to work. Let's do it over here somewhere. Okay. What are you? Seriously? There we go. Alright. Now? 15. Alright, got an empty spot-ish right here. Another jungle sapling might be able to grow up through there without too much of a mess. Oh man, jungle saplings suck. How about over here? Okay, by this point I expect some of you are pointing at your screen and going, why in the world are you doing that? If that is the case, please let me know, because I get the feeling I'm not remembering something correctly here as far as how this functions. Because by now, it seems like a tree should be worth more than it is. So, I don't know, maybe that's the problem here. Let's plant some more of each of these. Luckily they're easy to duplicate. I mean, that gets us close. Can I do it to a sunflower? Oh, you can. Cool. It's been a while. Yay, almost 1600. This is so not going to work. We're just going to say it's not going to work right now. Because, I mean, look at that. We don't have any crops around it, though. But I'm hoping it counts agricraft crops. If it doesn't, yeah, that'd be kind of a mess. Let's test one of those real quick. So we'll take one of you. We'll take you. And a piece of you. And sun's starting to go down. Alright. Let's take a look at what our altar power is, then we'll plop this down, and then we'll see what it changes to. So right now it is at 1602. Plop. Okay. Yep. 1602. 1610. So 8. Not bad, not great, but at the same time not terrible. Just tossing this around here. Just make a general mess of everything. Rip all this out. It'll be fun to tear it all down later. 1710. Got a bunch of this stuff grass over here anymore? Oh, there's one. 1730. Well, yeah, I think we may have to wait until the floor is in place and something else can actually be built under it, because I'm betting if I throw the materials in there now, it's not going to work. So I think we're going to call it here. Got a few things made, not as much as I was hoping to. Got to talk to a cow and have it offer to graciously give us some what was it? This stuff, belladonna? Yeah, I think that's belladonna. Yeah, belladonna for wheat. But unfortunately, we don't need that. So, you know, useless cow. Oh, hello there. Put you away. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to call it from here. We got a couple things made. That I'm going to slowly work on over time, as far as getting walls and things like that in place. Once it's enclosed, it'll be a little easier to work with. Still not sure where I want to put the actual summoning circle, if it's going to go off the back or off the side. Off the side would be extending the entire section that way a bit. I don't know. What do we got here for... It's not teaches, enables, emerald, or not emerald, lapis. Let's actually make a few of these real quick, get these out of the way. Because I'm hoping that we can get the engines opened up, because if I could get the clearer, or filler, whatever the heck you want to call it, that would make things a lot easier for clearing those areas. So it gives us that. These are great pipes. And then a reward is some gates, which is really cool. Get into those gates. I was definitely addicted to those before, and I imagine I'm going to revisit that addiction a few times, because, you know, there's just some things that once you find a good way to do them, it's just kind of how you kind of end up doing them. What do you make you? Tanks, a diamond gear. Yeah, so much for being done. Just make some. I'm trying to see if I can find a way to open up the engines. If we can do that, it's probably the rolling machine, now that I think about it. I'll bet that's what's going to be the trigger for that. So we need these two. And then we're going to need a diamond gear, which is going to be a bit of a pain. But we've already got these, and I can't remember. I think do you just wrap a gold gear in diamonds? Is that all you have to do for it still? Yep. Woo! Still seems very unsafe. And yay! Refine and redefine. And it gives you more. Okay. Yeah. Brick construction blocks. Those were just... Nope. Yeah, burnt brick and metal. We have enough of these. Is it these? And then this. Okay. 2 pistons and a crafting table. Pistons. I know they're in here. Ugh. Did I use them all up, or am I just blind again? Oh, nope, they're there. Alright, so it was like this. Like that. And then I think it was aluminum? Yep, sheet aluminum. Alright, so... aluminum? 10. Aluminum. I don't remember how many you get per. And I think, yep, we left our hammer over here. Gimme. Click. Beat it senseless. Nope. That didn't work. Put that back. Oh, you can't just hold the button down. That's just not nice. Oh, there we go. 1. Oh, no, 8. Ooh, okay. Yep, that works. 8. There we go. Rolling machine. There we go. And this. Gold gears, which we got. Piston. Oh, yeah, we got this stuff. Piston. I know where they are now. 2, 3. Then wasn't it gold gears, I think? I think that's what I wanted. It was like gold gears, piston, nuts, glass. Yep, glass. No. Incorrect gear. Gold-plated gear. I see. So 4 tin surrounded by nuggets. Easy enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Okay. Goes here, here. Okay, minor distraction. Pull 2 of these. Get rid of gold gears because they're obviously not the same as gold-plated gears. And yes, people are sleeping. That's why I'm kind of talking a little quieter. So let's see. Detection. Iron. Okay, that's easy enough. No. So... no. And you, and... a couple of you. Whoop. A couple of you. Bucket of water. And we're going to need a lever. That should get that going. Bucket. It's not going to take too much water in here, so we should be okay. Put that there. Put you away. Get our lever. And yeah. Okay, click. That'll start fueling up. Now we need some iron. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And actually we need more than that. We'll just make a few of them. We'll make as much as it has power for. So that should be more than enough. There. So now as this thing charges up to the right speed, it will start pushing on that thing to get it to squish the iron. Put that away. Let's see. That's full of lava. That's right. Oh, look, see, it's moving. It's moving. Kind of. A little bit. Maybe. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. You. And you. One of you. One of you and you. Gives us another one. And then we'll take... I can't believe I missed those things. We're eating those right away. It's one of the things I actually used to do in tree farms a lot, is let them kind of take their fair share of the saplings that were falling. Tank. Tank? That should do. 4 would have probably been better, but this works. Because these I don't think are going to... yeah, those aren't going to fill up. So we're going to take those down. Be faster just to do it this way. 1, 2... whoa. Oh, man. Stop doing exactly what I tell you to do. I'm making a mess. What are we doing? Okay, we're good. Tank's got a little bit in it. And I almost forgot this one, and we're running really long on time again. Yeah, well, put you there. 1, 2. Okay, you're going. You're almost done. Clay pattern stamp. Serpent. Alright. You. Yay! Coal coke. Yay! Tank. Smeltery. Carpentry. Yeah, we've got to be missing something. Because either that or it just assumes that by now I know how to make the other engines. I mean, we've got these, so I suppose it's not that big a deal as far as getting power. So let's put you there. For now, we're just going to toss. Filler. Gold gears. Yeah, we can do this. Let's just make this real quick. Let's just get this done. So, 1, 2... Wait, what? Black dye. Alright, gonna need some lapis. Gonna need some redstone. And... let's see if I remember this here. That makes that makes a marker. Okay. Hopefully this works. Black dye. What was it? Black, yellow. Oops, nope. Gold gears, crafting table. Okay. Gold gears, we still have some, luckily. Because I accidentally ran, like where the ingot cast is right now, I accidentally left the gear cast in there. Okay, filler, cool. So now, need more. 1, 2, 3. Let's just make 4 of them for now. 4? Yep. And some of these. Perfect. So now, in theory, go away, potato. I can take. I said go away. They're going to be really slow at it, but I tend to AFK here a lot, so it's not really that big a deal. But what I can do, I think, is take these and put them down. Did not bring a lever with me. Right. So I should be able to use this to clear out an area. So kind of define it by putting these things down. And then let's say we come out to here. And with luck, this thing will not eat the server like it did last time. So right click, so that makes the area, and I did not give it another dimension, silly me. It needs to go all the way up to the surface, otherwise there's really no point. I think what we'll actually do here, that's so not going to work the way I was thinking it was going to. Let's just put it right here. 2, and there we go. So we get a cube and plop those down, pick up our thingies again. So now in theory, if this thing gets powered and it has the clearing pattern in it, which I'll have to look at it to try and remember exactly how that pattern worked. It's on fill. Oh yeah, flatten, frame, pyramid, stairs, box, clear. So that should just rip it all out and destroy it, which, you know, should be pretty much what we need to clear that out. If I remember right, I think it destroys the blocks so you don't get any of them back, which not that big a deal really. Pick you up. And you. Some of you. This is not going to provide much power to this thing at all. You need a few more of them. I have set up an array of these things in the past and it's worked out really good just for the plain old hobbyist engines. I mean, they're not fantastic for power production, but they work. And usually that's, by this point, what you really want. Is you just want something that actually functions. 3, okay. And you. On. Burn. There we go. So now, in theory, assuming that can provide enough power, that should erase the area within that square and hopefully not crash my game with it, which should be really cool if it didn't. Let's just pick one of these up so we get that back, and we'll just kind of let that go. But assuming that works, I may create a few more of the hobbyist engines and some, I think we already got some kinesis pipes to feed more power into that thing and just use it to level a large area around here to give me some more room to work with. How are you doing? You can create that last one. But I think this time we are actually going to call it. So we actually got a little bit more done. We got the rolling machine, the hobbyist steam engine, the filler, some landscape markers and things like that. So once that thing starts going, hopefully it'll leave us a hole to work with. But for now, I think we're going to call it. We're going to say thank you for watching. If you liked the episode, please hit that like button. If you're not subscribed and you want to see more videos, hit that subscribe button. You will see more videos. If you happen to know someone who might like watching some of these videos, hey, send them a link. Maybe they'll like, maybe they'll like the videos. Maybe they'll subscribe, and then you get to be happy because you got to share something with someone that hopefully made them happy, and I get to be happy because channel support is awesome and always appreciated. So again, thank you for watching.